Hi, Amelia. Okay, my hair is a hot mess right now, and I don't care. I don't feel good. I'm sick. I'm going to try and do this video. I might blow my nose. Yes, I got a haircut. I feel like crap. But because I've not made a video in a while, and because I'm awake at 2:10 in the morning, because my back hurts and I feel like crap, I've decided to do a response. So, Hunger Games. I've not read this book series yet. I'm probably gonna sneeze a lot through this video, and I can feel a sneeze cooking. I've not read the book series yet. I've not read any of them yet. I have vaguely heard of like a couple of the names, and I think it's just because of like the trailer and whatnot for the movie and whatnot. So, but for the most part, I've not heard of any of these names. Some of these names I have heard of just as names in general. Some of these word names I don't know. There's really nothing on here that's too bad. There's a couple on here I really do like though. Guess we'll start with the girls. The first one's Katniss, and when I first heard this name, I didn't care for it. I still don't care for it. And to be completely honest with you, when I hear it, I think of catnip. I do. I'm sorry. But I do. I think of catnip. Oh, my hair. Oh. Yeah, so this is sick hair. This is what happens when you're sick and you just don't care. My nose hurts. I've been slathering. Let's see if it'll focus. It's not gonna focus. It's Carmex. And I read on, because I was looking for a way to make my nose so it'd stop hurting, and I was looking on Yahoo, and they said someone mentioned to slather Carmex on your nose. Of course, I'm not going to use this for my lips. I don't like to use it for my lips anyways, just because it tastes nasty. So if all I have to do is smell it, I'm good with that. See, I don't feel good and I blab even more. That's just screwed up. Okay, anyways, Katniss. I think of catnip. This next one, Primrose. I've never liked this name. Prim is a cute nickname, but then I think of Prim and Proper. So, I think potential for teasing with that name. The next one is Rue, and I really like this one. It actually makes me think of, let me see if I can pronounce her name right. I think it's Rue McClanahan. She played Blanche on The Golden Girls, and I just love that lady. Me and my grandma used to watch Golden Girls, so, and Blanche was one of my favorites. I called her my hooker. But yes, I do like the name Rue. The next one is Hazel. It's not too bad. I don't like the name Hazel. I think I kind of like this one better than Hazel, but I don't think I would ever use it just because I could totally see someone using the nickname Hazel. And also it like makes me think of huzzah. You hear that a lot at, what do they call them? Oh my god. Renaissance festivals. That's like, instead of clapping or rooting or whatever, everyone goes, huzzah! So it kind of makes me think of that. Also kind of a hazmat suit thing going on. I don't know. I don't feel good, and I've got like medicine coursing through my veins, so I'm a little screwy right now. The next one is, and I keep pronouncing it wrong. I keep on wanting to say Lavinia. It's not Lavinia, it's Lavinia. So, I don't know, I think that second I is, like, screwing with my head. Because I keep on wanting to say Lavinia. It's not too bad. I don't particularly care for it, either Lavinia or Lavinia, so it's okay, but yeah. Next one's Octavia. Um, I don't like it. I don't like any of the Oct names. Excuse me. It has to happen. Because if I don't, I'm gonna have a puddle sitting in front of me of snot. And that would be very nasty. And unsanitary. The next one is Johanna. I like the name Johanna. I've liked it ever since I first watched the Duggars. I know, I'm one of those people. I watch the Duggars. I like the name Johanna. I think it's very cute. I actually like Johanna a lot better than Joanna, so I think Johanna is super cute. I'm gonna have to make this video into 2 damn separate things. I'm already at 6 minutes. The next one is, you said Tigress, and I think this is pronounced Tigress. I could be wrong, but I think just because it's kind of got, dear God. It's kind of got a tie to tigers, so I think it's Tigress. But again, I could be wrong. The next one is Glimmer, and this is where I'm just gonna say no. Nope. The next one is Cecilia, and I adore Cecilia. Cecilia has been one of my most favorite names. Next one is Madge. I don't like this name. I've never liked this name, and to be completely honest, when you first said it, I didn't necessarily have my head in the gutter, but when I hear funky names like this, I hear rhymes, and it rhymes with a certain female body part that I just can't stand that word. It's one of those words that just grates on my nerves, and when you first said Madge, I thought of that. So, yes, no. Next one's Portia. Never cared for Portia. Next one is Cressida, I think you pronounced it. Cressida? I think it was Cressida, because I thought you said Christina at first. And then I seen the spelling of it. I should just wear my hat. Let's just get it done and over with. And the last girl's name is Bonnie. I have an Aunt Bonnie. And, I mean, it's okay. It's an okay name. It's not my favorite. I don't hate it, but it's just, yeah. It's kind of those names just, yeah. On to the boys. There are some funky names on here for boys. There are some names on here that I would say no girl. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 names on this list that I would consider girls' names. The first one being Gail. I don't like the name Gail. I have a bad association with the name Gail. I used to work with a woman named Gail, and yeah, that didn't go well. So no. It just ruins it, and plus it's very feminine sounding. The next one is pita, and like you, I think of pita bread. And it's just, it's very feminine to me. I mean, I like the name Pete. I love the name Peter. It would have been so much better if his name was Peter and his nickname was Pete. Although maybe it just would not match with the rest of these funky names, but yeah. The next one is Finnick, and I have to say, I love this name. Before you said Finicky, my brain didn't even go to that, which is really weird because you stick an Y at the end of this and you have Finicky. But I like it. I love the name Finn. And I've been trying to figure out other full names because you know how I am to use the name Finn with the double N because I adore it. And I like this. Although I would have to figure out a different spelling. I don't know if I don't know, I'd have to figure something else, because otherwise this child very well could be called Finicky. So, the next one is Thresh, and I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not, maybe if I blow my nose. I'm sorry, I'm so mucusy. I feel like crap. Okay, this next one is Thresh. And it reminds me of Thrush. I don't know if you'd consider it a disease, but the malady that children, particularly infants, get. And sometimes adults, and I'm not sure why adults get it. All I know is if I had it, I'd probably be wanting it. I'd probably sleep through most of it just because the look of it is just nasty. It's a yeast infection in your mouth. Infants get it because a lot of times parents don't properly clean the infant's mouth, and you know, new babies when they get done with their formula or breast milk, their tongue is very, very white, and you're supposed to clean their tongue off in the roof of their mouth with not with a baby wipe, of course, but with a warm, damp washcloth, baby washcloth, because an adult one would probably choke them. But you're supposed to clean off their mouth, and if you don't do it, if you let it sit for a long time, then it can develop into thrush, and it's just really nasty. And that's what that name reminds me of. Thrush makes me think of thrush. Or thrash as well. Nothing good would come of this name. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. The next one is Rory. And again, this is another one. This is very, very girly to me. The first time I heard this name was watching Gilmore Girls. So this is like totally very girly. Now, on another note, there is a male, I was gonna say model, a male actor who, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He played Speed on CSI Miami. They killed him in CSI Miami. They killed him off like in the second or third season. I stopped watching it because they killed Speed off. He also played, oh my goodness, what is his name? Hold that thought. Oh, that's right here. How convenient. Okay. He plays, of course, they're not going to have his name on here. His character's name. God bless it. You butts. Maybe it has on the, what do you call it? No. They don't have his name. They have everybody else's name on here, but they don't have his name. That kind of pisses me off. Ah. They don't have his name in the thingies. Okay. Anyways, obviously I'm not going to get his character's name in here. On Empire Records. There we go. Awesome movie. His name is Rory Cochrane. And let me see if I can get it. This is a good, I don't know if it's going to focus though, because this is him. It's not going to do it. It's too small. Alright, let's try the cover. This is him right here. You can kind of see him. Anyways, yeah, his name is Rory, so that's the only time I had heard that name. I wonder how long I spent on that name. Okay, The next one is a name that I've had a soft spot for a long time. This is a very, very Greek name. And amazingly enough, his brother's on here as well, which I like as well. And it's listed how you would say their names. Not necessarily how you would say that. I mean, that sounds very kind of pretentious. It's like when you say certain people's name, you tend to say them in a certain order. These are listed in the right order, and these names are Castor and Pollux. Amelia, you said Pollock. It's a Pollux. Pollock, I think you're thinking of the whitefish, and that's Polluck. But this is Castor and Pollux. You pronounce that X as an X. But both Castor and Pollux I love. I've loved these names for a long, long time. And you know, most of my names I find I get them from movies, and these two names are not of the exception. Now, however, the characters that these guys are from the particular movie are not the best of guys. They are. I'm not sure who plays Pollux, but Castor is played by Nick Cage, and who is slightly voiced by John Travolta. I know, weird. And it's a live-action movie. Face Off. If you've ever seen that movie, Nick Cage's character, his name is Castor, and his bumbling, slightly incompetent brother, who's also a mega genius, which is really funky, is Pollux. So that's kind of cool. I like those names. I love them. I have them on my list. My mom thinks I'm crazy. The next is Kato, and this actually, I think of Kato Kalin. Nicole. Oh my goodness, I can't remember her name, and I'm slightly ashamed. Yeah, my throat hurts. These are the best little suckies. That's why I call anything that you can suck on. I call them suckies. Leave me alone. What do you call that? They taste like whorehound candies. I love them, and they make yourself feel better. Anyways, Kato, it reminds me of not Ron Goldman. She wasn't friends with Ron Goldman. Nicole. Oh, I keep on wanting to say Richie. God damn it. O.J. Simpson's wife. And I feel like a complete schmuck because I can't remember her last name. But her friend, Kato Kalin, testified in court. And so that reminds me of Kato Kalin. Blight, that's just an ugly name. Also slightly sounds a little feminine. Sounds like, Blythe. Asina, that's very feminine. I don't care for it. And Seneca, again, I don't care for it. It's very feminine sounding. So, yes, those are those. Wow! 19 minutes. I guess I shouldn't make videos when I'm sick. So, yeah. Those are the names. I'm sick. My hair's a hot mess. And I feel like crap. So, with that, I say goodbye.